Hello everybody, today we're going to speak on divine liberation, deliverance from witchcraft, sorcery, necromancy, divination and all occultic strongholds. The Hebrew word for sorcery and sorcerers is kashap. It means the practice of sorcery. We all know what sorcery is, witchcraft, people that use voodoo and magic, necromancy and different types of things to speak to the dead, find a solution, to cause demonic attack on different issues. So the Greek word of sorcery is pharmakos. That's magician, sorcerer, a poisoner. The Latin word is sortirus, meaning one who casts lots or one who tells the lot of others. In Hebrew, sorcerer is mekashim. It means mutterers, men who profess to have power with evil spirits. In Africa, it could be juju, native doctors, spiritists, the wine, different types of people that deal with idolatry, evil spirits, and demonic influences. Revelation chapter 21 verse 8 says, "But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death." That's King James Version. The Amplified Version says, "But as for the cowards and the ignoble and the contemptible and the cravenly lacking in courage and the cowardly submissive and defiled with abominations, and as for murderers and the lewd and adulterers and the practitioners of magic arts and the idolaters, those who give supreme devotion to anyone or anything other than God, and all liars, those who knowingly convey untruth by word or deed, all of these shall have their part in the lake that blazes with fire and brimstone. This is the second death." Necromancers are those who interrogate with the dead. They are those who communicate with the dead. I know of somebody that lost his son, and he said that he was going to go and find out from his son what happened. He was going to ask for help to conjure up his son's spirit, to ask who killed him and the circumstances behind his death. And I warned him and told him, please, don't do that. I tried to counsel him. I don't know if he did or not. That is the practice of necromancy. Demonic powers like witchcraft, wizardry, modern day practice of Wicca, paganism, some African religion like witch doctors, juju priests. When we are talking of abroad, like in America, you talk of the satanist rituals, you talk of the palm readers, you talk of the astrologers, people that dabble with mystical arts, occultic practices, the use of spells, incantations, worshippers of deities, fortune tellers, diviners, and those who meddle with demonic powers. These are all demonic strongholds. A friend of mine came to me for prayers recently, and before the prayers was done, I had to ask her a question, and she told me some certain things. How she had gone to meet somebody that uses demonic powers. In Nigeria, we call them Ezewine. She went to meet the woman and to pray for her and to find out what is happening, that she was going for a job interview and all that, and she didn't get the job after the rituals was carried out and everything, and since then she has been finding it difficult to even get an interview. What baffled me was that she was scared, that she made some promises to the Ezewine during the rituals that was being carried out on her behalf, that she would return, that if she gets a job, that she's going to return to give thanks. And after seeing the Ezewine and all that, it took time. It took over 2 years and nothing, no show, nothing was happening and all that. And I told her that she should not worry about that she doesn't owe anybody anything. So I prayed for her, I counseled her, we made some declarations and all that. And 1 week later, she got 3 jobs. It didn't take time. It was not something that we just broke just like that. Went through a process of prayers, fasting, declarations, denouncements. She had to build her faith to an extent where she believed in God 100% and put all her trust and faith in God. It's written here in Revelation chapter 21 verse 8, "If you are fearful, you will not make heaven." Those that are fearful and cowardice have been categorized together with those that practice magic arts, idolatries, liars, and all that. Go and read the different versions of Revelation chapter 21 verse 8 so that you can understand it. So you will know that you don't have any other choice than to put your faith in God 100%.